Have you ever felt trapped in your own mind? You're so engrossed in your thoughts that the only thing you think about is the past and the future. Wait, what happened to the present? Overthinking is a problem. This is a problem that's existed for years and decades before you were born. Your mind is the most powerful force you will ever face. It can be a good servant or a bad master. Overthinking does not just steal your time, but it also steals your happiness and potential. So if you want to stop overthinking, then this video is for you. Hello everyone, my name is Lucky, and for the longest time, I was my own biggest obstacle. My mind, which I believe was my greatest asset, often turned into a maze of endless analysis of what if and maybes. Overthinking affected everything: my decision, my relationship, and most of all, my happiness. Few years ago, I had a dream to start my own business. But the fear of failure was so overwhelming that I didn't think that what if I succeed? All was in my head was, what if it fails? What if I'm not cut out for it? What if this didn't go well? A whole lot of what if. This held me delaying my dreams for years. I thought that thinking things through was my strength. I didn't realize it was holding me back from experiencing life as it should. But everything changed when I met Mary. She was a fellow entrepreneur who had faced her own battle with overthinking. When we met, I was expecting a whole lot of sermon and all that and all talk from her. But she said, let's play the game. And that game actually taught me something. She taught me something crucial that day. She said, overthinking is not a preparation. Often it's an excuse to avoid taking actions. I had a whole blast of time that day learning from her while playing the game. It wasn't more like a deep talk, it was more like a light talk, and made me realize so many things that overthinking is taking away from me. Armed with new strategies and change in perspective, I began to tackle my overthinking head on. So if you're like Lucky, remember life doesn't have to be lived on the sidelines. Sometimes you just need to take the leap. And also, what you resist will persist. So when you're trying to resist the whole thought in your head, the whole thought in your mind will keep on persisting. So sometimes give the mind some free will. Don't suppress it. That is when you can then tackle it head on with your new strategies. I learned techniques like mindfulness, setting clear goals, and limiting decision making times helps to combat this endless analysis. With these tools, I finally took a leap and started my business. It wasn't easy, and yes, there were setbacks, but the fear of what if and maybe not no longer controlled me. So if you're watching this and you see yourself into my own story, know that you're not alone. So here are the key lessons that I learned. Number one is to recognize when you're spiraling into overthinking. Definitely, you overthink is going to come. A whole lot of thoughts will come when you're making those decisions. And number two is for you to set practical steps to move forward. Yes, you have to set some steps that will help you to move forward. And number three is for you to embrace uncertainty as part of the journey, meaning that you don't need to be sure of things that are coming your ways. You don't need to be sure of the results that you're meant to get. Embrace the uncertainty that might come along this journey. Today, I'm happy not because life is perfect, but because I'm not waiting for it to be perfect so as to enjoy it. And don't think too much about hitting that subscribe button if you find it valuable. And don't forget to like this video. Thank you for sticking to the end of the video. See you in my next video.